Time for a chit chat.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. D.
Let's do this. That was newsreader Abby just doing some moves, some Britney moves, I presume.
Yeah.
Was that the knives around the pole Instagram?
Yeah.
Is that
That's what that was.
Yeah. I just chopped my nipples off.
Yeah. Careful those
That's
nipples.
unfortunate.
That's what can happen.
What have we told you about bringing machetes into the studio?
Sorry, I'll stop.
I don't want you to be absent from our party tonight because you've got a nipple injury.
Watch this space. Anyway.
Oh, dear. If you do see Abby at the Fringe Fiesta tonight, make sure you check on the welfare of her nipples. Everybody. Okay, that brings us to Chick Chat. So we've got newsreader Abby. Single this week or we hooked up?
No, the General and I are together now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Okay. Our security peacock from the Sega Day, have a latte and stay for a no cafe. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Hey, baby.
It's always those-
Producer Zoe, happily single and very career-driven and super successful at it, I have to say. In your 20s, aren't you, Del?
I am.
How much longer
mid.
for?
I'm mid right now. I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
You can still be mid to what, 26?
Yeah, I've
And
got
then
one more year
27 you were
before I'm in
late.
my late 20s, and that makes me feel ill.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had a conversation with some girlfriends. You had a little weekend away
I
in
did.
Bris Vegas, didn't you?
Yeah, the girls in Bris
Yeah, the
Vegas.
girls.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
girls.
the girls.
I went to Brizzy for an engagement party with about 6 girlfriends, so it was lots of chicks and lots of chatting. And we stayed in Airbnb, and we'd had a couple of sherbets, and we were chatting all things relationships, going through a pretty recent breakup. So they were asking how I'm going, blah blah blah, and the subject came up of how long should you wait after a relationship to start dating other people, specifically to get in your next relationship. And we had really different opinions amongst the 6 of us. Like, it was quite a gap, I guess, and we're all the same age, sort of similar stage. So I thought I better ask my girls, Jodes and Abby.
Yeah. So where do you sit with it all?
Well, I very much believe you need to give it some time. I think do whatever you want, for a hobby. But when it comes to an actual relationship, I think you've got to give it some time because you've got to fix yourself before you can love someone else.
Very well
So you
said.
mean like fishing or something, like some
Yeah.
outside hobbies?
Yeah. You just get dressed up, few drinks, hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sewing classes, that sort of thing.
Sewing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, some people do that as a hobby, don't
you,
they?
you throw the line out and you just see
what comes.
See if you get a nibble lapse.
That's
You
it.
get a little nib.
That's it. But
Sometimes you get a carp, sometimes you get a mackerel. Who's to say?
Sometimes you get a crab.
A lot of carp out there.
heaps of
Sorry, I
carp.
don't know what's wrong with me. I need to straighten up.
Where do you sit with it, Abs, in terms of how
okay.
long do you have to wait from a serial dater? How long?
Okay, so there's a thing out there that says you should wait half the time of how long your relationship went for. So, for example, if you were together with someone for a year, you should wait 6 months.
Oh, give us a spell.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, it depends on the circumstances. That's a long time.
Well, that's it.
We're not
And I
talking
think-
marriage.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, if you're just going for a bit of a fish
Yes.
and a bit of a hobby and to see what carp's out there, yeah, fine, whatever, a few weeks, cool. If you're looking for a relationship, then maybe, and like you said, you need to do the work, you need to get your head clear because, as we know, going through a breakup is crap.
Yeah.
And it really throws your self-confidence, your self-worth and all of the things, and you need to work on those to then be able to attract a better caliber human.
Yeah.
So, but, there is the other saying that to get over someone, you get under someone.
Goodness
I just
me.
feel like it depends if you're the dumper or the dumpee.
Also
So
a good point.
if you've been dumped, go your hardest. Do what you want to do. You have no obligation or responsibility to the person who dumped you.
Yeah.
Spot on.
However, if you were the dumpee, then I'd be a little conscious of how you're going to make that other person feel.
Yeah.
Especially in an age of social media and such where you find out pretty quickly if, all that sort of gear.
If your ex is, on dating apps
Yeah,
and stuff, which
yeah.
isn't a nice feeling at all, especially if you've been together for a significant amount of time.
13 24 10, let's do this morning. How long do you have to wait to enter a new relationship just before you go, Abs? Like, what sort of bait do you use when you go fishing? I'm curious.
With the peacock, it was just I put a bit of my hair
Yeah.
on a
Wow.
rod and threw it out there.
Okay.
Oh, there it comes.
Made sure I smelled nice.
Yeah.
And that got him over the line.
Yeah,
Big
right.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you go in Brisbane? Did you catch any toadfish up there? Or?
No, I came across carp or two.
Did you?
Yeah, I might have. I might have.
Just a little nibble?
I might have had a nibble.
You caught any carp over the journey there, Joe?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, guess what, mate? You've been the carp.
Oh, gosh. I am the carp. Oh, my gosh. I'm so bony. Not enough meat. Just all bones. 13 24 10. When is it okay to move on from a relationship? Morning, Kirsty.
Kirsty, how long do you have to wait when a relationship ends before you...
I think we all know emotionally when we're ready, don't we?
Yes.
So, but you do have a bit of fun to start off with, and I think that's important as well after a long relationship. So I met my partner 5 months after, and we've been together for 11 years and have a daughter together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And my previous relationship was 15 years and I was married. So
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
wow. Okay.
But I do think you can. Some people, and you hear this quite often, Kirsty, don't you? Where some people just start out with the intention of just, I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm just having a bit of fun, blah, blah, blah. But then it can quickly turn into something.
agreed. You just got to be open-minded to it, I think. I think originally a lot of people were so scorned, which I definitely was for a while, but you get over it. And then if you meet the right person, they help you to heal, don't they?
Yes,
So,
absolutely, Kirsty.
What a beautiful message. Well done, Kirsty.
All of that. You know, I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but you were just a bit blasé when you met Cara, weren't you? Just like, I'm not really keen on anything too serious.
Yeah, she was coming out of a very long relationship as well. So we were both in a space where it wasn't forced.
Yeah.
So I think I wasn't like, oh, now I'm looking for a girlfriend. So it was
Just organically
it was
grew.
organic.
Yeah.
It was absolutely organically brewed.
Yeah, that's nice.
Are you saying that you both went fishing and caught a catch?
Yes.
Oh,
We
nice.
caught each
Catch
other.
of the day.
Yes. She caught a delicious carp and and I caught a really prime mackerel.
You got a salmon.
Yeah.
She's elite. There's something not quite right in that fishery analogy, and she's done a hell of a lot worse than you did.
Sometimes a carp and a salmon can swim in the same bowl.
Tracy, how long do you have to wait, Trace?
Well, I agree with Kirsty, actually.
Okay.
I came out of a marriage and I kind of found my partner also, and then we waited 3 years and now we've been together 17 years and we've got two beautiful children.
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
It is.
There you go.
That's perfect.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Tracy.
I think what the message here is that true love is blind and you never know where it's coming from. And there's no rules.
No.
I think he said Whiteman Park is a hoot. Come to EnviroFest 2024. Learn about Whiteman Park's birds and discover ways to improve your sustainability with hands-on workshops and demonstrations. Plus, there'll be market stalls, food trucks and heaps of kids' activities. EnviroFest 2024 at Whiteman Park on March 23 from 10 till 3. You'd be wise to go to whitemanpark.com.au.